care if she meets 10,000 other men, you meet 10,000 other women. If there's a strong chemistry between you two, it's going to happen.
That's right.
Don't know what time, but it was late.
So Mark says, John, what happens if a woman really likes you and doesn't want you to move? How do you explain it to her? So if you meet someone at the social and she doesn't want you to go, I think, do you mean move from the table? I mean, let's take two different things. Let's talk about the social. So you go to a table, she really likes you, and she doesn't want you to move. What do you do?
You know, there's one thing we always tell the guys. This is your tour. You know, we're not going to tell you what you should do. Sure. We're just going to give you suggestions. We're going to give you our experience. That these are the kind of things that what you got to watch out for.
Okay.
If you want to stay at a table, just one table for 4 hours, I would strongly suggest that you don't do that. That you take the woman out of there. Just say, hey, then if you want to stay together, how about if we go next door? There's a nice restaurant there. We can get a bite to eat. I'm hungry. How about you? Okay, take her out of there because you're gonna be preoccupied, you know, because there's so many other things going on there, you know, and if you want that one-on-one interaction, then take her somewhere else. That's what I would suggest.
Yeah, and I agree with Joe that this is your tour and you can do whatever you like to do, and if that's what you choose to do because you really feel like she really likes you and you want to get to know her right now and then, even though there's another 200 women all around you, then you can do that.
That's on the low side.
That's on the low side. But I would say, a little contrary to what Joe's saying, I would say that you're blowing a golden opportunity to meet maybe your soulmate. And I tell you, this happens. I was in
happens all the time.
Thailand, right? And this guy had the number one on his list, went in there, met her, came out of that social like, oh my God, John, this is great. I can't believe it. He was shaking. I mean, he was so happy. But he decided, to his credit, to go to the next social.
Oh, okay.
And he went to the next, I'm just gonna go. I mean, I'm just gonna go because I paid for it, I'm gonna go. He met another woman at that social that knocked his socks off. Everything in common, and he was so just confused and conflicted about what to do because he was dating both of them now for the next few days, right? And in the end, he proposed to the second one.
To the second one.
Not the first one, okay? If he would have just totally blown everything off and stayed with the first one, who knows what would have happened?
I'm not saying totally blow it, but I'm saying if you're that hell-bent on staying with this girl, then definitely take her out.
No, I think Joe's advice is good. And to that, if you're gonna do that, don't stay in the social.
Yeah.
But here's what you say to her, I think. And again, this is only advice, like Joe says. We can only give you that. But what I would say to her is, look, we're at this AFA thing, this social, and I know there's other guys that want to meet you. I would really like to get to know you later. I hate to leave, but they tell me I gotta leave so you can meet some of the other guys. Meet the other guys, and the other guys want to meet you, and so I have to move. Of course, there's no one that you're going to meet that's nicer than me, and I'd love to go out with you, and let's give me your phone number, you do all that, right? And then you go, and you start meeting other people, and she'll meet other guys. And you know what? If that's meant to be, it's going to be. I don't care if she meets 10,000 other men, you meet 10,000 other women. If there's a strong chemistry between you two, it's going to happen.
That's right.
And so, you know, you have to understand that. You can't just put someone in a cage and lock her up and hide her from everybody else, right? And that's what some guys try to do, I think, and I think that's a mistake. I just do.
You nailed it right there. You really did, you know.
Oh, and then the city. So now let's say, okay, you met someone you really like, she likes you, but now you got to go to another city.
Well, yeah. So we have to go on to the next city. I let them know that, hey, listen, I've been doing this for 9 years. I've been over here 26 times. All right. Trust me when I tell you, you need to do this for your own good to go on to that next city. All right. And if you need to, you can blame it on us that we're making you go.
that you paid for the tour,
You
that
paid
is
for the
part of
tour,
your tour, you're
yes.
going to go, just because you're interested in seeing all these different things anyway. But you're going to stay in touch with her because you guys have the luxury that we never had. You've got Viber, and you can
That's
video
right.
chat, you can do all this stuff back and forth. And you know what? If you do that, chances of it working out with that woman are probably better than if you changed all your plans and said, okay, I'm yours now, I'm going to stay here, and I'm not going to do anything I was going to do. And all of a sudden, you both realize that, oh my God, there's a lot of pressure on this new relationship all of a sudden. Whereas if you go, now it's a little bit interesting. Like, oh, did you go to the social? Did you meet anyone else? No, I still want to see you. So it's this dating thing that's going on. But if you just surrender, wave your white flag, and say, no, this is it. I'm staying here with you. I don't want to meet anyone else.
And you
Sometimes
show them
that's
that
too
you have
much.
value too.
Too
I mean,
fast.
when you're going to I've got to go on to the next tour. I paid for the whole thing. They want me to go, and you go on. And she asked you, well, did you go to the social? Yeah, because it's part of the tour. I had to go to the social, But don't worry, I'm still coming back for you.
Are you interested in meeting the love of your life?
Check out our website at anewbride.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.